friends? Mild Kratz. It's been a little while. Sorry about that. Just putting in a lot of work. And yeah, anyway, life gets hectic. I do other stuff. But anyway, I'm going to give the people who like to file in and watch this sort of thing some time to file in and watch this sort of thing. Wow, that was very quick. Hello, Dalton. I expect Fluffy will probably be here in a second too. But I know that some of you also watch this on the back end, which I invite everyone to do. I can't guarantee entertainment, but hey, whatever. So I just wanted to say a few things. I still am planning to do a charity stream here in the next coming weeks, I think. And maybe, I think there's, because the nature of what I'm going to be playing for is, I think, changed. It might have pushed the line forward on when you can expect that. So a friend of mine, probably my best friend from 2nd grade until, I don't know, debatably right now, I was in his wedding, and I was probably like, I don't know, Wayne, sorry, I'm gonna guess about 5 years ago. I found out today that his wife has cancer. And so that was weird, and I've been thinking about it all day. And I think that I'm probably going to pivot from the Wayne Foundation to the cause that I know personally, like this family that is being affected by this that I happen to know, that lives even now just down the street from me. So I think we're probably going to see that instead. I'd like to try and support their GoFundMe campaign and help them out with some of their financial stuff that goes along with cancer, which is super expensive, by the way. Even if covered by insurance, it's a nightmare in so many different ways. Anyway, I still haven't talked to the family at all about doing that sort of thing. I don't anticipate a lot of resistance in that. It'd be weird. In a way, it'd be kind of weird if they were like, no, we don't want you to try and help. But I also still would like to talk to them before I'm really proposing and putting that on the table. Okay, so it looks like anyone who's probably waiting for me to get back to playing this game has probably filed in. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on playing this game, of which I'm told I'm probably about 70%, maybe a little bit more than 70% of the way through, which fits to my recollection too. I know the killer crowd part's pretty close to the end. I know this is going to say 43%, but I think that's if you're trying to 100% the game, of which I have barely a little more than a quarter of the riddles, only 11 of the 20 upgrades, 18 of the 42 character bios. Yeah, man. I'm hoping the rest of this is a little bit... What up, Alyssa? How's it going? I'm guessing the rest of this is going to be a little bit more straightforward. Oh. Wasn't expecting to be back here. I kind of recall getting out of here last time. Oh, they're just going to make me do the part where I run away again. Okay, well that's not so bad then. I guess we're starting this episode off with a little excitement. How's it going, Al? And how's it going, Dalton? Obviously, too. I got to see Alyssa a lot today, but Dalton, I have, you and I, there's less of a chance we might ever even meet. So I'll ask you too. Like, how was your day, man?
My caves will be your tomb.
Chilling with your drink. Sounds like a good time. Sure. It's 1.5 million degrees in here, by the way, and I turned off the air conditioning because it makes some noise in the mic that I'm not comfortable with, or like I'm not okay with. So just I'll let you know. I'm trying to be a martyr, and for the sake of production quality, but I also want to get credit for it. So, and if my face turns redder than it normally does, that's something of an explanation for that as well. Okay. Also, I remember once you get the line launcher, this game kind of becomes easier too, just because the line launcher is basically the solution to everything. If you're never 100% sure, just get the line launcher out. And, let's see. Looks like I'm supposed to go this way. That's no fun. I tend not to walk as much once I have the line launcher, by the way. I think that's why they put all that stuff up there. To keep serious speedrunners like me from doing it. I'm confused as to who my third viewer might possibly be, because if it was Fluffy, I'm guessing it would have said, good except the storm in Texas. I forget where you're at, Zoltan. Are you pretty close to that? Yeah, and that storm is something else, huh? Are you saying, were you in Houston? I have that right? I went the wrong way. Come on. How do I do that? Why do you guys watch me? I'm assuming you're all in Alvin, which I'm assuming is like in Texas, right? How close is that to the storm? All I know Alvin from is like, you know, the chipmunks. I also feel like coming up I'm going to have to definitely dust off that Batman mask. And, I mean, sorry, I'm going to have Batman come to the channel and play this game again. Because that was not me, it was Batman. 45 minutes away, that's kind of uncomfortably close.
My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand?
Still went the wrong way.
I hear rich, so it's dinner. I'm getting hungry.
Okay. Go down this hallway. This one right here. One I can use the line launcher down.
He's here!
I'm here. I don't know why this guy even like bothered. He should just put the pipe down and ran away. I don't normally come out swinging that fast. I did surprisingly well in that fight.
I take it you felt.
Alright, so that's really
Kratz are
just
going crazy. I'm
only
getting
for that
seismic
Riddler
spikes
trophy.
in all locations. It's not good.
Alright, what else? I haven't really been using the health upgrades, but I also don't know what else to really get at this point. Could get the Sonic Batarang, but I like almost legitimately don't remember ever using it, so I'm just gonna get an armor upgrade real quick.
It's okay. I've got the mold samples.
It's
heading to the Batcave.
It's
to
very
mix up the
embarrassing to die on the
I
stream,
tell you to
so
hurry,
I'm gonna
but
try
I'm
to
sure you
avoid
know what you're
doing
doing. Contact me in the cave if you need anything.
that. I'm trying to go across here, but you won't shut up so I can use my stuff. Cool. Alright.
Thank the Lord!
And yeah, it's back to where it was. So is it starting in Arkham City where I can like reshoot that thing? I thought it was in Arkham Asylum where I could like suddenly change directions on that and stand on it and stuff. I know it's got expanded like usability in Arkham City. Usability might not be a word,
Scan and open.
but I think you know what I meant, and it might be a word now. Cool. I believe the drink of choice tonight was wine. Is that correct, Alyssa? And how's that going for you?
How close are you to making the cure?
Close. It's been more difficult than I expected. The process is slow, difficult, and doesn't produce much antidote.
And the good news?
The chemical will definitely stop Ivy. It may also reverse the Titan transformation. I need to
Oh,
run
yeah, I
some more
forgot,
tests to be sure. I've set the computer.
I forgot Ivy has a wee bit
I
of
need to get out
Titan
of
in
here
her
and
right
find
now.
Ivy.
Thank
You're
God.
out of one,
Our
okay.
plans have reached the Gotham River.
What a nightmare. I'm not sure what hypnotic is. Is that, sounds like a pseudo-fancy vodka or something.
Are you
Some
alright?
kind of hard drink. Keep in mind, there could be as many as 30 people
I'm
watching
fine.
after this is over. Oh yeah. It's not gone. It's just got a few plants in it. Or no, it's about to be more gone, isn't it? The Ultra Bat Claw. The Ultra Bat Claw makes me mad because it just reminds me of that about the end of the game. And what a load of crap that is. Alright, where's that? There it is. So let's say, where's that wall that I have to pull down with this thing? No, wait, it's blue. Oh, okay, yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, my buddy John knows a little bit more about that than I do. How's it going, John? Are you done with Rocket League for tonight? Or is this a second screen experience for you? I wish I had better understood how streaming works because I'm getting like frame skips sometimes, but then when I look over at the stream, it actually seems like it's okay. So, I guess just let me know if it starts looking really stupid. For reasons other than I look kind of stupid. I can't really help that. Alright, I think I just have to fly like an eagle into the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Alright. Yeah, this looks familiar-ish. I totally remember this from like 8-ish years ago. You know, alright, see you later, Bats. I would, just not tonight. John, I have like so many loyal fans that have been expecting part 7 of this for so long now. Some of whom are probably pretty upset that they went to bed early tonight. That's okay. They can, of course, always catch it in the archives. Unless someone deletes it from the archives, much like the planet from the Jedi record, whatever. I feel like, oh yeah, I probably need to use this dumb thing somewhere. It'll like pull something down for me or whatever. Maybe not. Alright, Dalton, get ready, you're on back up here. Oh, maybe I just used the old mine launcher. He's a clever boy. It just takes him a second sometimes. There you go. Alright. And there we go. This is just, I mean, this point of the game is interesting, a little, sort of, sure. But it's also just, what's the point? Other than to make me platform. It just seems like 90% of the way in, they changed their mind about them wanting this to be a platformer or something. So John, this is after Poison Ivy gets huge gains. Actually, I'm trying to go deal with her gains right now because she's way too swole. All right, so that was the Riddler trophy. Okay. Right. Where am I exactly? So I'm trying to get back to intensive care. Just over there. There's Arkham. You can kind of see it. Alright, Dalton, what am I doing? Was I not supposed to... Oh, okay. I get it. I wasn't done climbing yet. And now I can reach it to the other side somehow. I feel like detective mode's not really helping me at all. Line launcher. There we go. Aha! I figured it out almost all by myself, kind of. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. I thought maybe I would like land on that. I sure didn't though, did I? Trying to think how many more possible episodes this might even be. 'Cause there's probably this one, and I don't know if I'll have time for another stream after the end of this or not. Before this thing's even over. I remember the whole fight with the Joker being, well, A, super underwhelming and stupid. And, oh, yeah, you got to see it happen right in front of your own eyes, right? Except I think it just went backwards. Oh, wait, no, right? This is the right way. Or it's not? How did I do that? Or no, that's okay, because I wanted to get out of the bat cave. Now I can head... I just want to get back to intensive treatment. I don't know, whatever. I remember this game being somewhat confusing the first time I played it. Made me curious as to why I would play it again.
They won't get that far. My antidote will stop them. And
don't worry, you won't see me really be all grown up until I'm playing through Arkham Knight. That's my overall goal with this game at this point, Dalton, is to make you proud of me one day. Wrong way again. Alright. Okay, I'll just eat some of those snot bubbles. Cool. Can't go through there now. Oh, super weird. I have to go through, like, where the mutated plants are. I don't know how to fight those things, really. I feel like I probably could just blow up this wall, too. I'm just gonna blow it on. The Rocket League stream. I'm trying to remember what happened to it. I don't think I took it down. Maybe I did. I don't remember. What's the deal with the plants, Dalton? Do I just... Oh, I just go and punch them, I guess. Oh, that's underwhelming, sort of.
Oracle, we've got another problem.
What now? Two-Face? Riddler?
No, there's a
Some kind
bunch
of
of
giant Joker robot?
gross
Unfortunately,
Titan
nothing
stuff.
that simple. I'm at the main sewer junction, and it appears to be polluted with Titan.
Yep, it's pouring
Wow.
Titan.
What's he doing now?
I'll look into it.
Yeah, let's go punch this. Cool. Now you're thinking like a bat. Maybe. That's my favorite thing about bats, is when they use their line launcher. I think I just trapped myself. Oh well. Follow the plants. That's a good idea. Follow the money. Except, if I want to do that, I'll probably literally just go... Was that where the plant was? I don't see a dead plant over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's a dead plant. You guys let me know out there in post-processing land if this is looking all choppy or whatever. Nope. 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 Yeah, this game makes me feel super smart. There's the other plant. Oh yeah. Couldn't. That was good physics at its finest. See you later. Just like your room. Oh, I gotcha. Yes, my roommate upstairs is a big fan of poison ivy type plants. Especially the ones with hallucinogenic effects. Of course, what I really meant to say was, I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Giant. Climb back up here, go over here. Alright, let's just... do I even need to fight this thing? No. Might as well, though. So, can I throw batarangs at, like, the bubbles or whatever? I guess I could just, you know, try it out for myself, but... I don't think I'm supposed to go up here. I don't think I need to anyway. Alright, let's go over here.
The Titan water seems to be corrosive, but it shouldn't trouble the suit. What have you found out?
I'm not sure you're ready for this.
No, but go ahead.
Joker's pumping all the waste
Do I follow
product
the
from
water or
Titan
go
process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank.
Maybe
Once
up
it's
here.
full, it releases the water into the Gotham River. Normally, it's safe.
Yeah, there's another plant.
But this time it's full of Titan. How do I stop it?
I'm working on it.
Alright, there we go. Whoops. Sometimes I press the old A button, right? And, Batman does a big dumb, like, forward jumping somersault thing. Which isn't 100% helpful. Where... Let's try that, I guess. I see another plant. It's probably a good sign. I had to use the line launcher to get over here. That's another good sign. So, Mr. John Regan, or Gentle Giant, did you see the unfortunate bit of news I posted on Facebook? I don't know why I did that.
This area is
Pretty
falling
much
apart.
told me I
It's
couldn't
not
do
safe
that.
to use the grapple. I need to...
According to the plans I have on file, there are 3 control rooms. The first is directly above
This
you.
place is falling
I'll
apart.
shut them all down.
I can't
What will
use
happen if this Titan
the
stuff
grapple.
reaches Gotham?
I'll just have to stick to the
It
line
won't
launcher.
reach Gotham.
This game's a lot more platformy than I remember.
I'm not joking. I want it done now. You heard him. You done yet?
Yeah, we're at full power, pumping out gallons. What will we do?
Okay.
Who cares? But my mom lives down by the dock.
Right. I know what tool I use for this job.
Don't you talk about her. I'll kill her, understand?
Hello. These fights are easier in slow motion. I have to turn down like my overall gameplay resolution at some point, which is sad. I shouldn't have to do that, but my processor and motherboard are pretty out of date.
Taped patient session.
So this is probably pushing the limits to which I can play in 1080p,
I'd never do anything else.
while also streaming at least 720p. Oh, that guy had a gun. Look at that.
He's down there with you, making you all look like fools.
Alright. Joker T. What does it want me to see about oh. It really just wants me to see the water is controlled with whatever. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might do that. Processor motherboard.
Huh?
Oh, I'm supposed to be doing Predator stuff here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, all these guys have guns. Alright, well, I'll enjoy playing this again a second time. Right after you get shot off this gargoyle. Yeah.
That loser
The only problem is I also would have to do, you know, like
I mean, look at me.
a super uber weekend of like enough to get a motherboard too. Thinking like everything all together, might be looking at $300 or $400 upgrade to my computer. We'll see if my current job has to pay out any of my PTO and how helpful that might be towards that sort of thing. This game too is just very like it's like finicky about when and when not. Like this game is either too much or not.
Well, I'll personally feed you to one of Ivy's plants. I need it.
I know that. I mean, Arkham City is a very similar looking game, so I don't know if I'll have as many problems with it or not.
Poking around in some caves. Great.
I guess it's bigger, it would be more complicated. I'll have more problems. But I don't know. Like it doesn't often put this many enemies in one place either. Nor are any of the actual backgrounds and stuff as detailed necessarily. Oh, okay. Hello, Scarlet, the bot.
What was that?
Oh, okay. I guess he saw me. That's cool. That's what I get for reading a comment. Oh, what's the point of this? Oh, there was a whole place under here. Good to know. Just gonna start putting this stuff down on the ground. One of my favorite upgrades is the proximity whatever. So like these guys are just gonna come over here and probably start blowing up. Cool. Oh, that was stupid. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Actually, I hear there's a lot of stuff going on with like Uber drivers not taking people to their desired destinations, especially in like California, where it's becoming a thing of like human trafficking. So I picked a really good time to get back into it, by the way. Like, has anyone else seen the news about that or heard anything about Uber drivers trying to like kidnap people basically?
They're nothing to me.
I'm trying. Put so many of them over here, Joker.
This place stinks.
There's so many people watching me right now. And that wasn't like a me. Oh, hey, how's it going, Reaper? That wasn't like me trying to be arrogant about how many people I have on my channel. I'm just saying, like, I want to start inverting some of these people, but like, every single one of these dudes has 4 dudes looking in his bag. So it's not a great time to do any of that. Okay. Let's start putting some more bat jelly down on these common walking paths. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. You are lucky number 75, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's, unfortunately, any kind of prize for that, but I definitely appreciate your tuning in and your subscription. I'm told I'm a good time. I don't know. I've been doing all kinds of things Batman this month. So if you're looking for anything Batman related, I've got quite a bit of that going backwards. I'd like to make, probably if I get the time to do it tomorrow, I'm going to make a movie review type edited video. It's not like a stream or anything, about the 1966 Adam West Batman. If anyone out there's seen that movie or not, but it is a delight. 78th, really? Crazy. That's good news for me, but surprising, because I started this stream 30 minutes ago with 74, so cool. I guess the word's really out on my old Kratz. This guy's gonna see me, right? Nope, guess not. So he's gonna eat a batarang in the face, I think. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's not where I want to be at all right now. Alright, cool. This is bad news. I wish that guy would have fallen over. 7-hour stream of Batman. What's
Someone finish him off.
Interesting. Arkham Asylum? Oh, I was about to say Arkham Asylum. Hard difficulty. Nice. I might have to take a look through that. Yeah, so if you're good at this game, this might be a painful stream for you. It's not to say that I'm bad at this game, it's just like, I don't know, I'm so used to, it's hard to come back and play this game. I'm guessing if you've played this on hard mode, you're probably a fan of the series. Like, it's hard to come back, I think, and play this one after you've played Arkham Knight, Arkham City, Arkham Origins even. When you said Arkham Asylum, or, you know, mistakenly said Arkham Asylum, the first thing it made me think of is like, is there some kind of super fanboy remake of this game where, like, you play as Markiplier and, like, all of Batman's lines are redubbed to be, like, sound, like, wave files of Mark saying different things? Which, by the way, I'm not saying is a bad idea, and I'm sure it's probably already out there, but... Alright, which one of these guys doesn't have any friends? This guy down here. That guy's not really being looked after either now. Alright.
Batman is down there with you. He must not get to that control room. You understand?
I get it. He's pissed at Batman. What's no?
Well, this is awkward. That sucks. Come on. Oh crap. I'm so screwed. No, get around the corner! What are you doing? This game in general makes Batman look like a clumsy idiot. Especially when compared to any of the other games. But it, by association, makes me look like a huge bumbling moron. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, does that start in Arkham City or something? Because I know you can... Yeah, so like if you're getting caught in other versions of the game, you basically knock the dude out a lot faster and get away, which is super helpful. There's a lot of like really nice, logical, ease of use things in the other Batman, like Arkham games, that once you come back and play this one, it makes it suddenly a lot more just defaultly difficult. That's my excuse for today, but I think it's honestly true.
What do we do now?
They're all looking at this gargoyle. They were all looking at that one. I still went on top of it, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Okay, it looks like I can run along this edge. Alright, so, yeah, let's take a look at the old Batclaw and see... I think I see what you're talking about, but... Can I do it from up here on this gargoyle to this guy, maybe? Maybe before he moved away. Okay, he's going downstairs. That helps me a little bit. I'm gonna make a dangerous move here. This is gonna end up being what kills me and is stupid. Maybe not. Oh, that guy probably sees me. Okay. Wow, that was like... Was I singing him a lullaby at the same time or something? What's going on? I seriously just read that guy a bedtime story, and that's what knocked him out, I think. That was the longest takedown I've ever seen. Alright. No. Grab the criminal and knock him out. That's what I want you to do.
Get out of there. Feel the wall. Sunshine on your face.
Okay. Honestly, the worst Predator one, yeah, this part of the game is not fun. Like, I normally love the Predator stuff. The other worst Predator is the one where, like, you can't go in the gargoyles, they'll blow up. I had a really hard time with that one this go around. Which is sad, because the last time I played through this game, and it's probably just because there was nothing else to compare it against, I didn't have that hard a time. Can I pull that down? I feel like that's designed for me to, from the right angle maybe, pull that down on top of enemies. Alright, well these two are the only two left, I think, right? Yeah, and they're splitting up. So this might end up working out fine anyway.
Taking out all of you armed thugs in a dark, creepy cave.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do at all. That is 100% my fault, though. Just pressed the wrong button. It's alright. By the time there's only one dude left, you get away with a lot more.
You may want to do a quick head count.
Alright, let's try this back grapple thing. Oh, it kind of disarmed him, maybe, or knocked him out. Didn't knock him out. No, okay, what's he do? Oh, alright, that makes sense. I don't also normally... Oh, okay, so I'm playing this on PC, by the way.
I wanted the chat stopped. Did no one listen? It's like you don't want an outbreak of Titan-enhanced mutant babies climbing over Gotham.
Alright, now where to? Oh, right, shut down the pumps. Cool. Like that's probably down here, maybe? Maybe not. These all kind of look like pumps to me. It's probably a much bigger, more obvious thing. It's just like, hey, press this button. Don't be stupid. Oh, it's probably over here. It's kind of the one area I couldn't get to yet. That would make the most sense. Oh yeah. Of course, now that this is a thing, this is the only thing it could possibly ever be. This is one of the biggest things I forget about in the first game. It's just this weird frequency thing you gotta find with the two different joysticks here. I think in every other version of the game, it's like the password system thing. Yeah, this game...
That's the first one.
That's the other problem, too. I think the other games addressed a lot of the problems with this one. So for example, I'll just throw this out here if I'm remembering this correctly. I think basically starting in Arkham City, it becomes a lot easier. Yeah, I can't even hang upside down and see someone on this one. So it becomes a lot easier starting in Arkham City to like jump over these railings. You can like flip over them and stuff. On these, you have to climb over all of them. But when you're used to doing that sort of thing and you keep trying to jump over them, you'll end up doing that over and over again and feeling like an idiot. And I think, honestly, just having played the other games and seeing how much smoother they are, too, I end up doing that stupid somersault jump pretty much all the time when I'm just trying to do simple things like it's telling me to press A on the screen to do. Like opening doors and whatever. I'll end up just jumping at the door instead. It becomes really, really frustrating. Alright, so I'm just going to head across the hall. Probably to a similar Predator room.
Do not listen to me.
Yep, and repeat that whole process once again. Favorite villain in Arkham Asylum? I have to say... I have to think about that. I'm trying to think who all I've fought so far. So I fought Bane. I guess I technically kind of fought Harley Quinn, but not really. Poison Ivy's very attractive in this game, so that's Harley Quinn. I gotta say, like, Killer Croc, though, I think Killer Croc, for me, is the most memorable part of this game. And just because of how different it is from just the other kind of monotonous, go here, do this sort of thing.
What? You let him get away with it?
Yeah, the thugs look the same. That's something that's not particularly helpful either.
I cut out his kidneys, his liver.
Yeah, I mean, just, I don't know, there's a lot of quality improvements between this game and even just Arkham City. Then, honestly, Arkham Knight's probably my favorite in the series. Maybe not in story, but at least, like, the game itself just plays beautifully.
Whatever you're selling.
Nice story.
Let's see.
Got any others? Do we get back?
He's making you look stupid. But it is not
That actually knocks them out. Made that one dude drop his shocky stick. The fighting, by the way, also not quite as smooth. And I didn't really get it in Arkham City at first, where it's like, what am I supposed to do? There's multiple people attacking me at the same time. Well, it's like, press Y twice, you ding-dong. And like, that kind of made all the difference in that game, too. I'm obviously not going to say the fighting in this game is bad, though. That's obviously not the case either. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to jump over this dude. Because, you know, that makes sense. Ugh, this is really bad. I hope you guys aren't experiencing all these, like, frame drops. This part of the game is definitely running at, like, a third the speed it normally is. Which you would think might make this fight easier, but I think it actually kind of makes it a little more awkward. Okay, stop. Oh, another nice thing in the other Arkham games, by the way. Killer Croc, Scarecrow, then Titan Joker. Yeah, I guess I forgot about Scarecrow being part of this game too, technically. Like, I mean, you do when you don't fight him, right? Like, I guess is that at least that part with the skeletons where you could argue you fight him. All right, let's handle this room a little better this time. Let's handle this room better than my computer's handling it.
He's making you look stupid.
I just need to knock as many of these guys down as I can. Also, I keep forgetting about the dude with the gun, who's probably the most important to take down.
Is that clear? You want me to send army? She's locked. You want me to come down there?
I mean, I know tasers hurt and everything, but probably not as much as bullets. My favorite part of this game, though, has to be... It's like the part coming up, honestly. I don't remember how much further ahead it is, but I know it's soon. Where you're going to, like, the whole party... for whatever reason, I want to say it's a birthday party, but I couldn't think of a reason why it would be, or whose birthday it would be. It's like, there's not really any known details about the Joker, in terms of his actual birthday. I guess he could just be throwing a birthday party. But, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, right? If, like, Batman momentarily takes the Titan, because, I mean, he knows he has the cure. I guess he also would be a little bit leery, in my opinion. Like, the Batman character would be cautious of doing that, because he doesn't know how the Titan is going to affect him. That's probably among the reasons you wouldn't see Batman do that. Is it, like... Oh, it's probably not this console. It's gotta be one of the ones that's got, like, a Joker thing on it, right? There we go. Or do I have to, like, pop off all these or whatever?
Oracle. That's the second pump shut off.
No. Okay.
One more to
I guess
go.
I did guess the right one. Yeah, I just, in terms of who the Batman character is, I wouldn't see him doing that. But it would be cool. It would be really cool to just even see it. Yeah, Arkham Knight... Yeah, the fighting is just it's so much more fluid, I think, starting in Arkham City. And then, honestly, I mean, I know it was developed by a different studio, but I think Arkham Origin is probably a step back from Arkham City in terms of most elements of its design. So I have to go through here somehow, don't I? Maybe not. No. Didn't he just say, like, hey, this is shut off? Or do I have to blow up all 3 boxes? I mean... I also feel like the story, maybe, and some of the other elements in Arkham City, Arkham Knight, were better explained. I don't remember being as lost playing those games. This one just kind of makes me feel a little stupid. And whatever, you know, I'm used to that sort of feeling, but I don't think it's legitimate. Like, I think I am stupid.
That's pump 3 disabled. I'm going to head back up to the surface and track down Ivy.
Get in
Okay,
touch if you
cool.
need anything.
So they made me crack 2 of those in here for basically no reason. Why didn't they just make it one Joker bomb, one like on the other side? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I could see that. I know what you're saying with, and I've always felt that way too. Like, they've obviously established Batman as being an exception type character who can, like, because he gets the Scarecrow toxin thing going in his system more than a few times this game and is able to mentally shake it off, obviously. Oh. So do I fight more of the Titan goons here or something?
Down a token of my displeasure. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't hurt you too badly.
Okay, and I have to crash them into these gates, I think, right? This is starting to seem familiar. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing a Titan version of Batman, right? If I wanted to see a Titan version of Batman, though, I would rather have it be in a fight against Bane as opposed to Joker. So I think it's kind of crap that, like, Joker uses the Titan in this game. Alright, I don't remember how many times I'm allowed to hit that dude, really. So I'm just going to do it that number of times. Shit. I forget if I can use the critical thing on the Bane freak monster thing or not. I don't think I can. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Cool. Hey, there we go. Yeah, you guys just line up. See how many of these guys I can knock around while doing this stuff. I feel like 2 hits from this dude ought to be enough to knock these dudes out. Maybe that's what it is. I haven't really been paying attention, but I was hoping 1 would be the magic number. Also, something I miss, I think, starting in Arkham Asylum, is the whole multiple Batarang takedown thing. Oh man, that's a good feeling, by the way. Alright. Huh, this is the first fight I've really felt like Batman, at least. Come on. I don't think I'm in front of those things, am I? Oh, I am. Okay, cool. Kind of. Ugh. This loss of frame rate is no bueno. I guess it... Okay. It must not matter too much whether or not I'm in front of those electrical gate things, but I think it does hurt him to be in front of those, doesn't it? Cool, cool. This game, even for being, 2009, for being the first one, for being mechanically the worst one, is still really entertaining. It's such a good game. Just moments like these when you finally are trying to, finally kind of figuring out how to play the game, you're able to feel like Batman. Plus the fact they got I think Kevin Conroy is the voice of Batman in all of these games. And Mark Hamill is for sure the voice of the Joker. So, for me, this is like, I don't know, pretty close to, and I would say Arkham Knight is the game that growing up watching Batman the Animated Series, this is exactly the kind of game I would design if I was, you know, an 8-year-old in charge of a game development studio. Fighting so many goons. This is annoying. Okay. He's not gonna do his charge now, I don't think either. Could be wrong about that. There you go. I feel like they could have made these Titan guys a little bit more difficult. Just like they really telegraph their moves from miles and miles away. Slam his head into the ground. Very good. Yeah, so Arkham Origins, they didn't get anyone from Batman the Animated Series, I don't think, to play their character in that game. I mean, I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Because that game had the Penguin, but I don't think the Animated Series Penguin was that dude. I don't know what upgrade I'm really missing at this point. Range amplifier, power amplifier. I'll get this because I'm tired of like guessing and trying to pinpoint the locations of the two sticks at this point. Let's see. Alright, so where to now? Stop Poison Ivy. So I just need to get basically back to being topside. Which is back this way? Yeah. Okay. That's probably a good sign. Yeah, Kevin Conroy's the man. I don't know, like he actually has kind of the look. He's got a nice square jaw, like he could be an okay Batman, except that he's definitely too old now. I think he might be okay.
Before me. Shameless and barking
He'd probably be okay if they ever wanted to do what's the name of the Batman series?
He took pleasure.
I think it's
cataloging his depraved.
why can't I think of the it's like a super famous Batman where like he comes back and he's like in his twilight years and just like he's still fighting crime at like 60 years old or whatever. Why can't I think of the comic series? I think Kevin Conroy would be able to knock that out of the park though, because he's getting kind of up there in years. He's got a decent Batman look to him, kind of. Although for me, Batman in general, what makes or breaks a good Batman looking character. I just have to look up and. Am I missing a grapple point up there or something? This is kind of annoying. Nope. Oh, of course. Duh, hello. It's a good call, Dalton, but I put it together finally. I keep forgetting that Legend of Zelda rules apply for this game, where it's like, the last item you got is now going to be the solution to every puzzle from now on. Except right here, we have to use bat jelly. It's pretty disappointed that you don't get to use bat shark repellent at any point in this game. I feel like they could have included that in a section where like you fight sharks, and that'd have been fine. I think all of my friends who have jobs probably went to bed by now, because I haven't heard them. Well, I'm not saying you guys don't have jobs, it's just I don't know you personally. Early morning and stuff like that, jobs, have gone to bed. I'm trying to get an idea of who's still out there. Obviously Dalton, I'm guessing still Reaper, but I have no idea. Surprised I haven't seen my biggest fan, which is Fluffy. I'll give him a shout out right now, though, I suppose, because I know he's going to go back and watch through literally every minute of this. Which, by the way, I completely encourage people to do. I mean, I do these sort of things so people can watch, but...
Ivy's getting stronger. I need to stop her now.
I think she's still in the gardens where you left her, but she'll be in control of it now. You'll be walking into a trap.
It's the penitentiary. Okay.
That's what she thinks.
So I don't yet need to go back that direction. Alright. Another thing I desperately miss, in future versions of this game or in sequels, you can do that whole diving thing where you feel like you have a lot better control of your ability to glide. And in this game,
This island belongs to me now.
I don't know, it's just not the same.
What do you think?
With flying, you can glide. You can't dive and then swoop and all that
I
sort of
am
thing.
everywhere.
That adds a very crucial element to feeling like Batman in my opinion.
Arrogant enough to think you can destroy us.
Okay.
You will fail, and we will become the most powerful force on the planet.
I mean, you're probably right. I'd like to think you're wrong. I will try and stop you. So, Reaper, if you're still out there, you seem to be like kind of a subject matter expert like Dalton. Am I able to at this point, or am I anywhere near? There's like a big Easter egg in this game where you can blow up one of the walls. I think it's like in or near the warden's office. That was like a secret hidden Easter egg for the announcement of and some of the things in Arkham City. Does any of that sound familiar to you? I know it's a thing, I know that I don't know where it's at. I thought if I end up rolling by it, I might as well try and take a look at it.
You will pay, Batman, for hurting.
It's in the
my
mansion.
babies.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, it's
When
literally
I
a
finish
wall
with
that, like,
Batman,
you would have no...
I'll come after
Okay, there's snipers, I guess. Does this sniper just have a shot on me from every angle, or... Yeah, I guess so. It's a pretty amazing sniper rifle that shoots through rocks. World. Yeah, so it's just like not a random wall, but like it's not marked or anything. You don't see it in detective vision. Which I think kept people probably from looking for it, just based on this game gets you so comfortable in assuming that it operates a certain way. The moment it doesn't, I wouldn't have expected to look for it.
It's rude to keep a girl waiting, Batman.
Is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous
In the flesh.
I'm gonna hit that speaker and fall down. Nope, never mind.
The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is
Wow. With those glasses, this guy can see everything,
a dead elephant.
except for the Cinnamon Swirl, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or whatever.
Skip the jokes. Hey, Sean. Didn't you get
Oh,
my
hello,
order?
Ursula. Yes. Thank you for
every doctor that has
promoting
ever
to my
been
underage audience that pornographic website. I'm sure that's a great place to watch cam girls in Russia. But on the other hand, if you subscribe, then you're as valid a viewer as anyone else. I'm glad to have you on my channel. Alright. Botanical garden. It's probably that one, like, you know, right behind me that's got all the plants on it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I don't really remember the fight with Ivy at all. They're like these weird things that I have
So
to...
you're here at last.
I think
Do you
maybe
like
hit
what
with
I've done
either
with
the
the
claw
place?
or a batarang.
My babies are growing, Batman.
It's a bell,
Come
I remember.
and see.
So how do I get rid of this huge vine here? Let's fire up the old detective vision. And I can't get into that thing, right? Yeah. I can't seem to really get up there. Okay. I know. I'll cryptographically desequence it. Nope. The fight against poison ivy is pretty easy. I kind of remember that, but that being said, I don't want to talk too much trash on how easy it is right now, because I'll probably still die at least once. What am I missing out on here, guys? Just spray some gel down here. Nope, those plants are not afraid of my explosives. Go under it. No, Batman, don't spray the thing on the ground again. Okay. I'm not seeming to be able to do that so much. There's enough room that if I crawled on my belly, I could probably get through there, but being a man of certain dignity, apparently I won't do that. Oh, over here is the answer. Maybe. Yeah, that seems to work. That's probably what you meant by go under it.
The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters.
Maybe not.
But I vowed to fix it. As the buildings were rebuilt, I saw the future. A bright, wonderful future.
That only got me so far, actually. So... Is there... Nope, nowhere to go here. Oh. Hold on. From here, can I do this nonsense? Maybe? I might be able to cheese it. I don't feel like cheesing it is the answer, though, for this riddle. Nope, just kidding. Cheesing it seems to work. Oh, I'm literally... Huh. So that's how you break the game during that segment, because I'm pretty sure that from where I was down there, I'm supposed to be able to grapple up to the bottom. Hey, whatever, man.
They've done nothing to you.
You know the voice that is? You mean the Arkham guy? Whose voice is it? Is it someone from the animated series?
Every plant you kill Batman just makes me angrier.
Yeah, it's okay. I need you to be nice and angry. Mayor Sharp.
More food for my plant.
I thought you meant like you knew the actor's name or something. So yeah, is it just the same voice actor, or is that person supposed to also be the mayor? Or the voice of Arkham? That's a really needless use of the old line launcher there. How's it going, you Russian cambots? Welcome to my channel. Make sure to say hey in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my channel.
Are you ready for me?
Otherwise, just go ahead and put your spam comment in so that people know where to find the freshest, dankiest Russian cam girls.
I'm waiting in here. Come to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You kind of stopped me with this cutscene here.
I'll kill you for that, Batman.
For that specific one, or for all of them? See, I think it'd be cool if you didn't kill all those things, if maybe Poison Ivy had, like, was easier to fight.
Come to me.
I was gonna say had less health, but that wouldn't make any sense. It'd make more sense if you did knock those things out and she suddenly had less health.
I've got myself a little security, Batman. They'll just die if anything happens to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ivy says destroy him.
Yeah, probably. Alright. But these are police officers. I'm not gonna hit them. Alright, see you later. Yeah, I remember this fight not being Warden Sharp. Yeah, that makes more sense. I remember this fight. Yeah, you're right. I don't think it's super hard. I don't think it's very nuanced either. I think it's mostly just like shoot stuff.
I won't let you destroy it, Batman.
I told you to go to your cell.
I was a fool. I thought the plants were in pain. Now I realize they were evolving, growing stronger.
Seems like one of those chicks that likes to go all natural. You're probably lucky to get that shirt on early. Kind of looks like a giant wiener. Like a giant messed up wiener, though.
You cannot beat Mother Nature, but she can destroy you.
So let's try... Nah. Oh yeah, this fight's really stupid. I know it.
Caught like a bat in a trap.
Alright, break free. I just need to use this crap on it when she comes down. I don't remember. No, don't stand in the grass, idiot. No. No, no, don't do that either. No, no, no. Alright, cool. Like I said, I was expecting to die. I just wish that I had better control over what I was trying to do here. Stupid. Alright, stay out of the grass. Okay, so she's just like hurting herself? At a certain point?
I am stronger than you, little man.
Yeah, you're right, this fight is stupid. Gotcha. So this is where it's nice to have those multiple batarangs. Because for whatever reason, her stupid little pod thing opens up. And then just throw batarangs at her. I guess even if I didn't have it, I could probably just quick fire at her. It should probably be fine too. So there's one thing I for sure don't understand about this boss fight, and that is, why does her weird mouth thing open up ever? Like, is it because it takes a certain amount of energy for it to stay closed or something? Yeah, this seems almost kind of like lazy or uninspired. They definitely could have done something cooler with Ivy's fight. Open up. Alright. I wish I was getting points for this so I could, like, get some health back. 'Cause I don't exactly have the most health at the moment. I feel like I'm still doing pretty well. No, crap. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. I was about to get really stupid there for a second.
My plans will tear you and your precious Gotham to shreds.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, this fight's obnoxious. say la vie, right? Cool. Puncher, dude. I was about to say, yeah, I have to use the explosive gel. I figured it out. Thanks, game. Thanks for making me feel stupid. Ah, crap. I thought the fight was over. It sure ain't.
He's trying to hurt me.
Alright, that's okay. This is probably my... Effectively, this is my chance to get some health back, actually. Provided I don't...
Pressure.
Really? Come on. Or did they give me all my health back? Yeah, this fight's really stupid. Alright, now you do your stupid glowy ball thing. Nope, not yet. This is like really long and kind of, I don't want to say pointless. I mean, but the fight itself doesn't evolve in any way. It's just the same thing. I guess you could say, yeah, she's throwing henchmen at me, so that's different, sort of. But it's just the same crap over and over again. I don't know. Poison's a cool character. You could have done a better boss fight than this one. Kind of reminds me of, I can't remember, it's one of the bosses in, like, I think the original Resident Evil. It's kind of a lot like this. How am I supposed to avoid that? I guess just keep jumping. That was kind of not cool, the way they made everyone right there, and then she did both things on top of it. It's smart of her, but it's kind of some bullcrap.
I'll choke the life out.
Come on. Cool. I don't want to do this fight twice. It's annoying enough just doing it once.
Into a more powerful force, Batman.
So dumb. Stop. Can this fight be over already? It's not hard. It's just like a marathon. It's just 100 times longer than it needs to be.
Evil bat.
She honestly was about to destroy me, and then she kept throwing all these dudes at me. Come on, that's not even cool. How is that fair? Alright, part 2 of this 6-hour fight, I guess. Is there a better way to do damage to her than just throwing batarangs at her one at a time?
I need help here, boys.
This is easily the worst part of the game so far.
Save me from the evil bat.
Like, I will give them credit for the fact this feels at least slightly different than the rest of the game, in that it's kind of pseudo 2.5D. But it's like, why is this fight so long?
My plans will tear you and your precious daughter.
And normally, if a boss beats me, I want it to be because, oh, it definitively proved to me that, like, the boss still has some advantage on me, something like I don't understand or get something about the boss, and that's why it's winning. But this has nothing to do with that. It's just like, this part takes forever. It becomes somewhat progressively more difficult because they make you fight people, and then it also puts her, like, stupid Ivy stuff on top of that fight. everyone else out there sufficiently bored yet? I guess there's an element of strategy for you. If you stand slightly further back, I think it becomes more difficult for her to hit you just because it takes longer for it to get there. There is this to be said positively about this fight, at least, which is that if the police officer guys get stuck in her IV, it does at least knock them out too. But that's about all I have to say that's nice about this fight. It's the same crap over and over again. I'm kind of having a difficult way of properly articulating how annoyed I am that it wasn't over after I took her health bar down the first time. Dodge this way, dodge that way. Cool. She's shooting stuff at me slightly faster now. I guess that's an element of making this more difficult.
I need help here, boys. Save me from the evil bats. I will crush you like the insect you are.
No. So annoying. Cool. Am I allowed to beat this guy down, or are you gonna make a bunch of vines appear underneath him? One of my normal viewers is so busy writing nearly spam-like comments on my other videos that he's not paying attention to the fact that I'm actually streaming right at this very moment. And all his comments are like, hey, when are you streaming next? Answer that question right now. Time for the third and final part of doing this. I'm glad this fight is seemingly over, but it does go against kind of the rule of threes. Making me do anything twice is kind of weird. Let me fix this real quick. And right back to this fan, who doesn't apparently get that I'm... There you go. That's an appropriate reply comment to that. I'm streaming right now, dork. Alright, cool. And now my computer's probably crashed, so... Good times. Good times. Oh, what a nightmare. Remember that time trying to be an attentive streamer ruined my stream and possibly made me fight the most annoying of all bosses for a second time? Because I do. Perfect. Alright, welcome back, Imaginary friends, to this second ladder, hopefully continuous part of part 7. Where I hopefully, please God, if there's a God in heaven, don't have to fight Poison Ivy for a second time. Which, by the way, is going to be the end of the stream. So, that's fun, if not completely pointless. Let me guess. Not responding again. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, hang in with me, I guess, while I get this working again. Why should anything ever work or be fun? Okay, you can't type. Okay, hello, imaginary internet friends. Okay, that's fine, Fluffy. I mean, cool. I'm glad to have you here, but I'm trying to do a thing, kind of. I remember liking this game a lot, and then now I kind of hate it. So that stinks. It's not a bad game, by the way. It's just like so far outshone by all of its I don't know, subsequent installments, right? Every sequel to this game, mechanically, from a gameplay standpoint, is just better. Like, it makes everything better for the player. It makes you feel more like Batman. It just allows for better flow of the game. Like, I think they call this combat system, I think they called free flow combat.
I need help here, boys. I will crush you.
Come on.
That you are.
This is so stupid. This is the dumbest fight in the game. I'm glad I beat this so that I can come back and play it again. For anyone trying to communicate with me in such a way as to say, like, hey, when are you streaming next? How was your day? What are you doing? Please contact me on Facebook. Like, I like all of my fans, yeah, but like, the YouTube comment section is not a place to just be like, hey, answer my question here. Like, I set up the Facebook for that purpose, or get at me on Twitter, at @Kratz. It's just a weird place to have to try and respond to things. I'm not trying to flood my own videos with comments from myself. Remember when I did all this earlier and it pissed me off and then I had to do it again? It's just roll and throw batarang simulator. Yeah, and you roll again, some more rolling, more shooting of batarangs, followed by more rolling. I've never been to hell, by the way, but I imagine it's something like having to play this fight over and over again for eternity. Because it's not particularly difficult. It's not particularly interesting, right? Cool. Alright, so let's knock these... Can you knock these guys down when I tell you to do the thing? Like, can this game be at least that functional right now? Okay. I don't feel like there's also any actual game logic to say where those vines do and don't pop up, so that it shouldn't be trying to put them underneath the police officers, but it does almost every time. This is almost kind of functionally poor game design. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Let's do this part again. Frustrating. I get punched off of here. Oh, you didn't get punched off. That's fun. Why would I go over there? That doesn't make any sense. So during these 20 minutes, when I have to fight all these guys, her pod doesn't open once. I'm noticing that is an interesting coincidence. If I die right here, right now, I'm probably gonna swear a lot. Good, I didn't. I'm gonna keep my pseudo PG-13 rating on my. Can I please run up this stupid thing? Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm glad I'm doing this one time, because I'm never playing this game hard. And it's not because it's a bad game, but it's just literally no replacement for Arkham City, Arkham Knight. I don't know, I'd have to go back and play Arkham Origins, but it might even be worse than Arkham Origins at this point. Not the story's fine. Part is stupid. Okay, I am sufficiently red in the face. It's 900 degrees in my room. I've been playing this game for about an hour and a half, so I think that's going to be it for the stream tonight. If you drop by at any point, thank you for watching. If you are a new sub, thank you for subbing. If you like any of my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. I plan on being back, hopefully. Okay, yeah, so this has to be the last part of the game. I plan then on probably doing the final stream of this game tomorrow, probably mid-afternoon Eastern Standard Time, so I would look for it. I'll schedule it out, by the way. If I ever have time to put these on my channel's schedule, I will do that. But I'm guessing it'll be tomorrow, probably between, or starting somewhere between 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, let me make sure I quit the menu, everything saves and is nice and pretty and official, because I never want to fight Poison Ivy ever again. So, alright, I've been Mild Kratz, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time.